man.
You got your music together, your what's the
Yeah,
name?
yeah, to my niggas, man. That's Boss
Boss
Bird,
Bird.
man. Yeah.
Yeah. It's delayed for it send it to the people, so I ain't seeing no notification that it's live yet though. Gotta keep refreshing it. But there it is.
I see it. I see it on there. We get it on here.
Yeah, we
We
popping.
on? We on and popping?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we on here.
Yes, sir.
So what's been
Mm.
going on, man?
Man, shit, just sit chilling, you know what I'm saying? I'm still, I'm a Taurus, so I'm still repping my B-Day. Like to say happy B-Day to Pooh,
Yeah.
to Walt H2O,
Yeah,
you know
happy
what I'm
birthday,
saying?
my daughter Lauren. She turned 26 today. Happy birthday, Walt
Taurus Nation,
H2O.
baby, Taurus
So they
Nation.
Tauruses too then, huh, Shan?
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, happy. Make sure we get them a happy birthday. Happy birthday with your birthday too that just passed. You
And
already know.
my sister Perry
Oh
birthday,
yeah, happy birthday, Perry. Happy
my
birthday.
daughter, my daughter Tierra,
Happy
my
birthday,
uncle,
Tierra.
my uncle Popsy, we all Taurus Nation, bro.
Damn, we can run
I
it
think
all, run everybody down,
right
man.
on down. I think it's a whole the family. You know what I'm saying? My daughter and my sister. My sister was an Aries, and my grandbaby she an Aries. They missed it. You know what I mean? In that first part of April, but it's still
Dang.
love. It's all
Okay.
love.
Yeah, hell yeah. I went down and seen who today at her apartment, man.
Oh, okay.
I got Lulu. When they did her fur, like the pet people, they did her fur, clipped her nails, put like a little bow on her and shit.
You
So I
didn't get
took
her
her back.
nails painted. You gotta get her nails painted pink, bro.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They gave her like a little pink bandana and shit, man.
Oh shit.
So
Yeah. Hey.
we went down to see Pooh and shit. Took her some flowers and cards and stuff down for her birthday, man.
Yeah. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Hell
How'd you
yeah.
enjoy this weekend with the legends of Cleveland sport legend?
Oh, that was nice, man. That was real nice, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody was, real cool and welcoming to us,
Oh,
man.
for sure, for
You know
sure.
what I'm saying?
I was nervous in the hooker in church. There was a lot of old head, a lot of influential people down there, man. Like, you know what I mean? Motherfuckers that do a lot of running in the city, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hell yeah, man. Why this nigga keep putting, man? I'm about to block this nigga, man.
Is that the same person?
I don't know, man.
What's it? Autism gaming. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Chicken and
man.
watermelon.
He keep being racist, man. What's wrong with this dude, man?
Man, I don't know. Shit, he
It's
probably couldn't.
2025. You still
He
want to
couldn't
be
even. He
be
couldn't even
racist?
spell watermelon and chicken. He had to use the emoji.
Yeah, what's wrong with this dude, man?
Man, I
This
don't know,
nigga on the
bro.
timeout, man.
You put him on the timeout.
Yeah, man. 24 hour timeout, bro. Man. But yeah, that was nice, Shan. You know what I'm saying? They had good food. You know what I mean? They got us
Yeah.
posted up in a nice spot. They just was real welcoming. And I appreciate that, y'all. I really
Oh, for
appreciate it.
sure, for sure. That was a good move. And we got invited back to a couple other things, you know what I'm saying? Gala, you know what I'm saying? And my dude got the one thing jumping off the on June 6th. June 6th, he got the appreciation day at Luke Easter Park from
Oh,
11 a.m. to 6. It's the 25th annual appreciation day. It's gonna be free food, free health screening, games, and bike giveaways. You know
oh
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah. He show invited us to, come do our thing there too, man. That was
Yes,
nice.
sir. What up, Bart?
What up, Aaron? What's going on?
What up with it?
We chilling, y'all. Yo. It's
Yo,
Wednesday, May 7th. Y'all rap sheet in the building.
Bizam.
My
You know what I
main man
mean?
Bazam in the building. You know what I'm saying? We gave our birthday, our birthday shout outs to everybody. Walter, Walt H2O, my daughter, Lauren Madison, Bam birthday just passed a couple days ago. You know
What
what I
up,
mean?
Tula?
His sister Perry birthday just passed, his uncle birthday. So we gave our birthday shout outs to everybody. What's up, Tula? What's
I'm
going
blessed.
on
How,
with
how you doing? Where you coming from?
we chilling. Where you tapping in from, Tila?
See Tila, Tula. I used to like
Yeah,
Tila.
yeah, Yeah, yeah. Remember Tila? Swab
Yeah.
House?
Oh yeah. Oh, also, I got my man. He born and raised in Cleveland, Ohio, man. This dude trying to do his thing with uh comedy. He's a brother of Omega Psi Phi fraternity, a Q Dog. He gonna be at the Funny Bone in Cleveland, formerly the Improv. You know what I'm saying? June 1st. You know,
June
doing
1st. Okay.
with
What flag is that, Tyler? He gonna be there June 1st, man? My bad.
June 1st. Yeah, he gonna be there June 1st with Charleston White. You know that controversial dude.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
What's his
yeah.
name again? Your dude?
Luther Green. He went to
Luther
Collinwood. He
Green.
grew up on 150th in St. Clair. He
Okay.
been traveling. He on the underground tour for the his underground tour for comedy. Underground comedy tour. I'm sorry.
All right, yeah. So be on the lookout for him, y'all.
Yeah, the
You know what
door
I'm saying?
the tickets is like $37 to $47. Doors open at 5:30 to 6:30. It said 1-1. Like I said, it's formerly the Improv. You know what I'm
That
saying?
ain't bad. That ain't bad. The
No, no.
price.
If you want, I think you can get. They got tables, and if you want to get like VIP and tables and shit, that dude Charleston White, he come with a lot of, he that dude to be on the internet going
Yeah,
in.
yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah. He
so
funny, man. He too
yeah.
funny, man.
If you wanna go down there and do some heckling or whatever it is, you feel like, hey, get on down there and holler at him. Shit, you
Yeah,
know
I've
what I
been
mean?
looking at him on the internet forever, man. You know what I'm saying? He
Yeah.
be having some good points. I ain't gonna lie though. He be on some bullshit, but some stuff he be saying be true as fuck, man.
But you know what though? That's what they said about the dude. Like back in the day, he's a real conscious like type dude, and he say some positive stuff, but they wasn't listening to him. So when he started being rah with all, you know what I'm saying, fuck this and being real and direct with it,
Right, right.
that's when they started listening to the dude. You know what I'm saying? They got him more. So he slide out. I feel like he slided in there every now and then. So hopefully we can snag him for an interview. You know what I'm saying? We pop down there.
Yeah, that'll be live. You know what I'm saying? What flag is that, Tyler? That you put up there? That green flag. I'm not familiar with that.
She said she love your smile.
We love yours too, baby. Man, hold on. Is you a lady or a man? Cause last week we got caught. We got caught like that, man. Damn.
Shit.
So we gotta make sure. You know what I'm saying? We talking to the right gender, man.
Right.
But either man, we pretty. If you a man or a lady, we pretty sure you got a nice smile. You know what I'm saying? Just cut the baby off of there.
Baby.
What else I had, man? First of all, I wanted to just come out and say this, y'all. Like we've been podcasting for like almost a year now, and at the end of the day, man, we human beings, man. You know what I'm saying? We try our best to have positive content because I'm a dad, Bam a dad. We all got families. Our families watch this, and so we try to be as positive as we can. We try to have informative information. We have try to just bring good positive stuff to the forefront. Black owned businesses, just businesses that people should visit in general. You know what I mean? It ain't all about black and white or whatever. But at the
Right.
same time, y'all, we can't please everybody. So I
Mm-mm.
just wanted to say that I'm saying all that to say this. We done had controversial people on the show. We done talked about controversial subjects. You know what I mean? That ain't that just because we have it on the show, that doesn't mean that that's how we feel. We just let people come on and speak their truth and get what they want to get off their chest. Or you know what I'm saying? If we have someone that people might ask us about, so we might bring it to the forefront. And also, y'all, we human beings and we guys, man. We guys. So we gonna talk shit, swallow spit, man. That's just what we do, man. But we gonna do it in a classy way. So I don't want to turn nobody away or offend. We don't never mean to offend nobody, no genders, no nothing. So we ever rubbed y'all the wrong way, you know what I mean, or anything like that. I just wanted to say that, man. We ain't trying to do that. We trying to just be positive, man. But we ain't.
If I rubbed you the wrong way, turn around. I'm gonna rub you again.
You
Cause
know
look,
what I'm
man,
saying?
I'm
That's what
not.
I.
Like I said, I'm not for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So if I come across, however I come across, you take it with a grain of salt, keep it pushing. Like you know what I mean. But to to
You know what I'm
to
saying?
to to try to steer me a certain type of way because you feel like you said, because a person feel like whoever was on the show or whoever you know what I'm saying liking the show. If you got that, you know what I'm saying, then don't watch TV, period. Because who sometimes you don't like what was on Jerry Springer or you don't like what's ever on
Yeah,
these shows,
man,
you know what I'm
man.
saying?
Like, after you put it that way, I gotta be honest, man. I just try to, I try to just be. be you know what I mean, cool. But at the end of the day, after you just said that, you right, man. Fuck them, man. Because
Yeah,
it
I
be
can't.
plenty of shows that motherfuckers have shit on that they might not like or might not agree with, but they still watch that shit. You know what I'm saying? So we
You
had
know what I'm
something one
saying?
time that you don't agree with or something, you just gonna not watch our nigga. Fuck you, whoever
Yeah, I mean, hey, like I said, don't what they say. He said he's a him.
said, she
I,
said,
I, I ain't got my
No,
glasses
for
on.
real, Tyler.
No,
We just
yeah, man.
man, that was
Yeah,
a good ass point, bro. That was a good ass
yeah. I
point,
mean,
man. I
I'm
was
a, and
trying to be
listen, man. Listen, I'm not for everybody. I'm not trying to, you know what I'm saying. Just like whenever we out in the streets, you know what I'm saying. You get somebody be like, hey, man, y'all should do this, y'all should do this, y'all should do this. I'm like, okay, you know, I got give them a nod. Like, yeah, some of them be good ideas, and then some of them be a little far fetched. You know what I'm saying? But hey, call in or get on and then speak your piece on the mic. You got you just as well as we on here. We giving you an avenue. You can talk and type it in or whatever you do. Or call.
yeah, you can call in all that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like Barbara said, you can't please everybody if you don't like the topic. Get lost. You know what I'm saying, man? You know how many times I done turned on Fox 8 in the morning and I might not have been feeling what they was on that day. But I turn it on the next day. I ain't gonna just not ever watch it again. You know what I'm saying? Some bitch ass shit, man.
Yeah, have you changed for you? Just like the weather. I don't.
Exactly, man. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to get that off my chest.
Yeah, hey, that is cool, bro. Hey, like you said, it ain't for everybody, but it's obviously like 1.1 thousand people you fucks with us. So
Yeah, our shit going up. We had like 1,200 now, man. You know what I'm saying?
you know what I
We
mean?
growing. You know what
And we getting invited into other to bigger things, but the ones who like that ain't supporting them be the first ones when the nigga blow up like, oh, that's my man's, or hey, I know them, or this is that and the third. But
I'm
just as well as you not watching or tuning in, I'm watching.
Yeah, exactly. Like we didn't did some good stuff. Like you said, we didn't got invited to Sports Lessons in Cleveland, book launch, man. We interviewed the real Rick Ross. We done been to bars and we just did a lot of positive stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? So,
I mean, it ain't if it's positive or it's negative, but it's like I said, I'm not we're not journalists, but we just out here, we just putting it out here. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
exactly, Barber sideline, haters.
Yeah. So
We gonna keep it pushing, man. I just wanted
right,
to get that off my chest, man.
yeah,
What
right.
this show, y'all, we got some Rodney Hinton that's big in the news.
Right,
Some mental health stuff I wanted to talk about, and we're just gonna kind of recap the sports legends. We kind of did a little bit already, but we
right.
definitely go want to go back over that, man. What's going on with the Rodney Hinton situation, bro?
There's a lot going on with that shit, bro, and it's a lot of people. It's a lot of mixed opinions about the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it's crazy. Like the GoFundMe, they apologized to the FOP of Cincinnati because they took it down. They won't let people donate for his defense fund. You know what I mean?
And so,
And
what exactly happened? Break it down for the people, man, and for me
so
too, because
so
I've been just catching bits and pieces of it.
so for as far as the whole, well, dude, son was killed by a Cincinnati cop.
Okay,
So that was
rest
one
in
day.
peace. Rest in peace.
And the next day, his father, the young dude, Rodney Hinton Jr., Senior, was driving down and he seen a cop doing uh, patrol at its commencement, and he
Mm.
ran the dude over.
Damn, so he ran the
Right.
cop over.
He ran the cop over, you know what I'm saying? Because he saw a cop and he just ran the dude over. Now, I'd have been watching, you know what I'm saying, social media, been tapping in and talking, not talking to nobody, but listening, looking at the shit. This dude, Rodney Hinton Jr., has been called a real nigga, cold-hearted, a hurt father, a king, vengeful, and father of the year. Now, some of those adjectives I'm not really all the way agreeing with because you know what I'm saying. I you got this dude. His son was killed. I get that. So I
Somebody in
get,
the chat said the body camera footage was altered.
yeah, they was supposed to be a gun or something, but it didn't even they didn't even let it play out he didn't let it play out to the courts though, bro. So he took a life because they took his son's life got taken, but the guy life he took was a retired sheriff that was doing a little mediocre job, you know what I'm saying, on the side.
Okay,
He
okay.
had nothing to do with the whole thing. and it's like people are is praising this eye for an eye. Like that's I my personal opinion. I'm gonna say it. I can't get behind that. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry that that young man is dead. And you know he wanted to get his justice right there. But how do you have justice by hurting somebody else's family that had nothing to do with it? That's not
Yeah,
no type
yeah,
of
yeah.
justice.
I agree. I agree with you. On one side, I agree with you.
Mhm.
You know, I'm like I said, I'm just getting all the facts
Oh
from
yeah,
you
for
right
sure,
now.
for sure.
But on the other end, I look at it like, you know, that father, we neither one of us know his pain. You know what I
No,
mean?
no, no, I get it.
Knock on wood.
But that pain though, you inflicted on somebody that had nothing to do with it. Now, you know, I was in.
That go back to like this. That's like this, bro. If that go back to the streets, like way. That's like if somebody killed one of your peoples and you can't catch up with them, you might do one of their peoples. That's just how it go, bro. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
but that
saying?
but that ain't his people's though. That's the thing. Like he got if he
But
would have hit.
they are cops, so they are peoples. It's probably how he looking at it. Like shit, he one of them.
Yeah, I put it in perspective. Where that now if that was Unc retired cop, ain't had nothing to do with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Not to
Yeah,
try to put
yeah.
nothing on him,
No,
but
I
you
know
know what
what
I
you're
mean.
saying. Yeah,
That's just
I
like
totally understand.
I'm just saying, like, I get what you're saying, like the code, street code, like, you know what I'm saying? You fuck up one of my niggas, I'm gonna get at you. But this dude was just trying to get a buck though, bro. He might have been the best
I
cop.
ain't saying I ain't saying, you know what I'm saying, that was right for him to do. I'm just saying how it's
Yeah,
looked at. It's like this, bro. It's like when you join a mob, a gang, the
yeah,
police,
yeah,
any of that shit, you know what comes along with it and what can happen at any moment. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Once you become a
exactly.
cop, you a cop for life. So
You're a cop for life.
anybody anything that had to do with cops, you got to look at. They could just take it out on you just because you a cop, retired cop, whatever. So
Cause you got the
you
cover,
know,
you got the color blue on. But the
yeah, you
thing
know
of
what
it
I'm
is
saying?
though, the I just like I said, but you got and even at that, like when you in that world, the mob world and all that shit, you got laws and rules, like basically civilians. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
yeah.
so they didn't fuck with people who wasn't in that light. They didn't just go. The mob didn't randomly go around killing people or doing shit to people who had nothing to do directly with what was going on.
But he
Now,
did. That dude did. Though he had something directly to do with it. But he was a
yeah,
cop.
yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? The mob they
You
don't
can you
kill people that ain't a part of the lifestyle they call it or whatever. You know.
Yeah, he did, and that's another thing. Barbara, they was saying an eye for an eye. That the hurt that that guy's feeling is I know it's got to be tremendous.
Yeah,
You can't even
we can't.
fathom. You
Yeah,
can't. You can't.
exactly.
But to put that on somebody else though, bro, I can understand. Like you said, he like he said, like he just made a emotional decision and just
Yeah,
acted on it. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
I felt like if he was gonna be that right, not to say that I condone it, go after that dude who did it. You know what I'm saying? Your little
yeah.
homeboy, you go
I
after
agree
him.
with that. I
Now,
hundred
if
percent
you
agree with
if
that.
you wanted to go that route, I'm not condoning no violence or nothing. You know what I'm saying? But if that's what you wanted to do, then don't just go pick that's just like going to a schoolyard and beat up a little kid. Like, no, man, he ain't had nothing to do.
What in the chat, Barbara said it was not a good choice, but I feel him in some ways, but he should have let the system handle it. I agree, Barb, but he might have been looking at it like shit. The system gonna do what they've been doing. They gonna somehow, some way, let that guy off, and my son death gonna go unpunished. So I'm about to take this one of them out like they took my son out. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
that's probably
I
what
mean,
his thought
yeah,
process.
that's it's obvious that that was his train of thought. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
my thing is, if you was gonna go after him, so the dude that killed your son is still healthy, live, and run and doing what he got to do. But you
but at the
killed
same
some.
time, Bam, not to cut you off, but at the same time, he is. But in his head, he like, damn, my actions got old school killed. If I wouldn't have never killed him, he old school wouldn't have never got killed. So
Yeah,
trust me, you know what I'm saying? It's some type
yeah,
of get back. It's some type of get back. I ain't saying it's right or
right,
wrong. I'm just
right.
saying, you know, it is. You know, because he got to that cop got to walk around for the rest of his life. Like, damn, man, if I wouldn't have did that bullshit. Not even saying it's bullshit because I don't know all the
Right.
facts. But if I
Now,
wouldn't have did that to young homie, the older guy would still be alive. You know what I'm
right.
saying? So
Now you got the Cincinnati cops or whatever, or the sheriff's department. So when he went to court, they flooded the courtroom or whatever with like 50 officers, like 50 or plus more officers. And then they wouldn't let his family, you know what I'm saying, be in there, be seen. Why do you need that many cops
I
for like his
seen that.
arraignment?
I
For his
seen that.
arraignment though. You know
Yeah,
what I
he
mean?
stood up, and when he walked out, he kind of gave him the eyes, like, "Shit, nigga,
Yeah.
what's up?" Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
So
Right. But the thing of it is like that intimidation for what though? But he
Yeah,
wants and
exactly.
his family. He's well, no matter what he did, he did what he did. His family deserved the right to be able to see him to let them know that hey, we got your back. You know, blah blah
So
blah.
they didn't allow Rodney Hinton's family to come there.
They was behind the glass, and then when the brother tried to stand up and be like, "Hey, look, we here." Dude came up behind him and snatched him and shit, snatched him all down, and then
Yeah,
they got the chunking in there, man.
yeah. I would have been had to work behind my peoples too.
It's a all
Like,
bad situation. Like I said,
yeah,
all the way around because now you got some cops that's probably gonna keep that in the back of their mind. So if that's what he owned and then people condoning the I-49 shit, so now when they start I-49 and they already armed, you know what I mean? It's just gonna be open season on everybody, bro.
but bam, look. At the end of the day, the cops is the one that started it. You see
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Like
I get it. I
he
get
the
what you're
one that
saying.
started it. He the one that pulled the bullshit. Like I said, I just keep saying bullshit. I don't know why they killed the young man. I don't
Right,
understand what happened. Like somebody in the chat said the body cam footage came up altered or whatever. So obviously for that man to be that enraged, it was
right,
some type of bullshit. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, that cop started it, man. You know what I'm saying? So he started it. He doing what they've been doing forever, man. Like and like we got cops in our family, so I'm
right.
not speaking. I'm just speaking the facts, man. Cops have been killing people and getting away with it. You know, some justly, some unjustly. You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure,
So
for sure.
that has to stop. Then all of it'll stop.
All of it,
You
yeah,
know?
dude.
Yeah.
I mean, here's the thing: you cannot put that uniform on if you're scared of a certain ethnicity of people. You can't
Yeah.
put that uniform on and police black people in the inner city if you're already scared of them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Right.
if you scared and in your training, you know what I'm saying, they teach you about all those scenarios and all this is that and the third. You got a vest on. He ain't got no vest, and the person is running. If he turned
Yeah.
around and drew down and gave you the business, then that's one thing. But he running, he probably shooting, aiming if he was, however it was. You know what I'm saying? So that in itself,
It's just like you said. If you a certain demographic of people, if you don't like those people, or you scared. I'm gonna give you a perfect example, man. Racism. I experienced this personally. This was last night, not last night, night before last. I'm on my run. I'm delivering to a Marks in
mhm,
Cam's corner. So they had a freezer pallet. You know what I mean? I docked. I went around to the front because nobody was at the back. Then I had to call. So when I call, it's raining, man. You remember it was raining the other night and shit. So I'm walking
right,
back around to the dock. So when I get to the dock, I see the dude open the thing. I already see he got some type of attitude. He throwing his hands up like, I'm like, here I go, man. Here I go. I'm like, y'all wasn't coming. So I went around there. So man, he didn't say, hey, how you doing? What's going on? What you got? He didn't say one word to me, bam.
right,
The nigga, I followed him through to the thing. So I'm like, man, you gonna open up the door? You know what I'm saying? This is your job. I just delivered the stuff here to you. It's your
right,
job.
right,
Open the door, put the dock plate. That's your job, bro. I'm not touching your stuff.
right,
So he tried to walk away. So I'm like, hey man, you gonna do the stuff? So I already see he got an attitude. You know what I mean? So I
right,
already see how I got to handle him and shit. So he trying to put the dock plate down. It won't go down. He's standing on it. So I'm standing there waiting for him to do it. So are you gonna help me? I'm like, bro, you ain't even asked for help, and you acting shitty already. You know what I'm saying? So boom, I stepped on it with him, make it go down and shit. So I pull the stuff off for him, drop it right there. So he like, is you gonna put it in the freezer? I'm like, shit, that ain't my job. That's your job. This your job. I'm the delivery guy. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm just gonna leave it right here. I'm like, well, shit, well, that's where it's gonna stay. You the one who gonna get in trouble, not me. You
right,
know what I
right,
mean?
right.
So when I walk back to get the paperwork from him, I just talk to him, man, because I see I was older than him. I said, hey man, we all at work. Don't nobody want to be at work, man. You know what I mean? I'm
Right,
like, so a little pleasantness go a long way, bro. I would have put the shit in the
right,
freezer for you. I got an electric thing. You know what I'm saying? You got a regular one. I'm like, I
right.
would have put it in there for you, but you got to just don't act like that towards people.
I
Man, that nigga
feel
ain't
you.
say
That's
nothing, man. He left the paperwork right there on the table. When he signed it, he didn't hand it to me. So I picked it up and I said, that's why I'm leaving that shit right there. Just like you left that, that's why I'm leaving that. Bitch ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? So just
right.
imagine if he was a cop, man. My point. You
Yeah,
see what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like
yeah,
you
yeah.
already see he just don't like black people. I ain't do shit to him, man.
Right. Hey, my condolences to you, Barbara. You know what I'm saying about your mom. Sorry to hear that. I ain't. That's terrible. You know what I mean? I
Yeah,
don't
our
know the
deepest condolences. Our
condolences. I
deepest
don't know the
condolences.
circumstances behind that, but yeah, bro. And that's the thing. Like, if I'm not. that you got to meet the right one. They meet the right one, because if that's not my job to put it in and out no freezer or put no dock plate down, you go
I
up
ain't
front
gonna
and
lie.
find somebody to put your dock plate down. First of all, you got to raise it to the highest point, and then it'll come down. You know what I'm saying? If you just got it up in the air, you don't let it take it all the way up, and then it'll come down with a little weight. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
So
right,
you
right.
mad for what, bro? Go home, punch out.
Man, that's what I told. I said, man, we all at work. Don't nobody want to be at work. Now, when I got to my
Right,
stop in Menor, the lady, she was so nice. She was like, "Hey, how you doing? We've been waiting on you. Could you put it in the freezer for me?" Sometimes she was like, "If you want to drop it, you can." Sometimes they put it in the freezer. But she was so nice. I'm like, "I got you," because it's like electric thing anyway. You know what I mean? So it
right,
ain't
right.
no sweat off my back. But that's just all about how you treat people, man.
For sure, for sure. I mean, like I said, you made a statement about the cops. You got some good cops, you got some bad cops. But the thing of it is, though, bro, you got to treat every person individual. You know what I'm saying? Like how they meet you, how they greet you, or de-escalate a situation when it's time to, and it's like it's going bad. If a person
Right.
already on 10, you ain't got to match that 10 all the time. You know what I'm saying? You can try de-escalate it with, you know what I'm saying, blah 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 blah. But then if a person just is automatically just on that shit, I'm gonna meet you right there, pound for pound. I'm gonna give it
My
right
point,
back to
my
you.
point, my point is exact. Now, if I wasn't at work, I would have been like, man, bitch ass nigga, like off the rip. You
Right,
know what I'm saying? But
right,
by
right,
me being at work, I just tried to talk to him like, hey man, we all at work, man. You know what I mean? But he
right.
wasn't trying to hear that shit. So that's just how some people be, and that's how some cops are. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So
because they teaching you, they want you to be almost robotic. You know what I mean? And so when you meet somebody, that you can assert your authority over them, because if you come across weak, you know what I mean. But I don't think every situation need to be handled like that. I was on
exactly,
Father's Day. I was coming back from Columbus, and I was doing all a bit at probably 110. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting it. I'm trying to get back. You know what I'm saying? I just kicked it with my sons and shit. Cop pulled us over. You know what I mean? Caught me dead to right. Shit, write the ticket. I ain't got nothing to say. You know what I'm saying? He
right,
like,
right, right. You
how
not
fast you was going. I was like, I was trying to keep up with traffic. The little same old rigmarole. I'm like, I'm from Cleveland. I'm trying to get, just came left my sons, from Father's Day, just trying to get home. You know what I'm saying? He was like, okay, slow it down. Happy Father's Day. He could have wrote me up, ticket. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah. That's a big
So,
boy ticket too, over
oh
100.
yeah, yeah. I was getting it. You know what I'm saying? I was,
Hell yeah,
but
that's a big boy.
he let me go. You know what I'm saying? And the situation could have been, like it could have went all the way south. He could have came to the get out the car. You what the fuck? Blah blah blah.
Yeah, yeah. What the hell you doing? All that,
Yeah.
man.
Okay,
Yeah.
man. Listen, somebody probably called because I was getting it through traffic, bro. I had that jag wide open, nigga. I was
Yeah,
busting.
hell yeah. You trying to get back. But like you
I was
said,
trying to
he
get
he
back.
handled it in a good, he handled it in a good HB Real. What's going on, young? What's happening
Yo,
with you, man? What's
yo, what up
good?
with it?
That's my nephew HB Real. You can catch him on YouTube. We be listening to his music when we start off the show sometimes, man. A lot of times. Like I said, he got his own channel. He got plenty of videos on YouTube. HB Real. Check him out, y'all.
Where'd I go?
There you go.
I'm back.
Yeah, you back, man. You back. You wasn't gone long, man. But yeah, bro. Um, you were honest and respectful, bam. Yeah, they appreciate that too. You know what I'm saying? They appreciate
But some
that.
of them don't though. So some of them, like I said, they was keep it all the way 100, man. I mean, transparent. Some of them was lames in school, and they feel like this is their way to get back. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So
Yep.
now, like I said, some people do the job for the right reasons. Some people do it for other reasons. You know what I mean? So
No, we always come with the percentages, bam. That's probably they was lames. They was lames in high school, and they want to get some get back. So that's
what you
probably
say?
like about what 73% of the forces like that. Which percentage you give it?
Yeah, I mean, I think some of them was they about 73%, and some of them was like ex-military who love the thrill of the hunt, like just ready to go.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I'm
exactly,
saying? Who
exactly.
just
Yeah.
ain't got it all out their system and waiting on some shit to pop off. But
Is it still like this? I remember, which I feel like was a good idea. They said to be a cop, you had to live in that city. Like if you wanted to be a Cleveland cop, you had to live in Cleveland. You wanted
I
to be
think I
Beechwood.
think I don't know, I think they got rid of that, because you remember that
Okay.
like 185th used to be cop land, but now I don't know, some of them might be grandfathered in and they living, you know what I'm saying, where out. But that would be a hell of a thing, because you policing your community. You know what I mean?
Exactly. I
You
feel
know
like
the
that's how
people.
it should be, you
It
know?
should be like back in the
Hmm.
day where a cop just walked up and down the street with the nightstick. You know what I'm saying? Just doing a like
Yeah,
in
the
the
beat,
movies and
walk the
shit.
beat.
Yeah, walk the beat, walk up and down the 4 block. It wouldn't have been the 4 block.
Hell
Some
yeah. If you
some
think
some,
about that,
some of them niggas would have been the police though.
yeah, exactly. Hell yeah. It was so grimy. If the police nigga was at the top part, niggas would have been serving at the bottom part. By
Right.
the time he walked down there, they would
They'd
have
have been
walked around
smoking
and went up
in.
to
They'd
the
have
other
been
end. Hell yeah. Man, they used to
yeah.
chase us through the cuts, bro, and be talking shit like run, rabbits, run.
You're right.
Run.
You're
We just
right.
be hitting the gates and shit. We had all our little they be like, run, rabbits, we little rabbits, run.
Man, I remember I was being down. I ain't gonna mention no name, but they hit the spot. And I'm like, they don't follow me. Nigga was trying to follow me. Like, niggas go that way, motherfucking shit.
And
Dude,
that's how you know, like how good the money was, bro. It's like the cops would come. Soon as they hit the corner, nigga, we'll bounce, hit the gates and shit. Then we'd come right back, man. Talk about right back. We ain't leaving for no hour. We ain't leave. We coming right back,
right.
Jack.
And
Standing
then look,
right
it's like
there.
you can see them. It was so strategically placed that you could see them coming down the fucking street. So it didn't really matter.
Yeah,
Like,
hell yeah. Them was the days, man. We'd be,
man.
and we used to sleep in the cars. How much money was coming? We'd sleep in the car, get some rest, wake up, be right back on the block, man.
I remember niggas going to the hotel and trying to get some sleep, niggas get your own niggas to go in your pocket.
Hell yeah. Don't get too much sleep now. You know what I'm saying?
You
Hood
wake up
stories, yeah, Bart.
right here the story. You wake up with rabbit. You wake up rabbit ears.
Hell yeah. Man, I know I remember this for a fact, man. The 4-8 used to jump so hard, man. Me and Poom, we used to sit in his cutlass, man. Like go all the way to 470. You come down to 4-8, we'd get
Yeah,
like halfway down and just pull over and park. It'd be middle of the night. Every single car that came down, every set of headlights that came down, we hopping out
right,
the car. Cause every headlight is a sale, man. That's
right.
how that shit used to
I
hop, man.
never really was on the 8. It was from the 4-1 to 4-3. And Neil, I never ventured too far from the 4, man.
Yeah, for a while the 4-1 was dead. I don't know what happened. Niggas served too much dummies over there or
No,
something, but
yeah, no,
it
I
was
think them bodies started popping up on the 4-1, and you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So
everything went to the 4-8. So
yeah.
we was all on the 8. That's how I got so cool with all the niggas on the 8, man. Lil Huff, you know, all of them. That's how I got so cause I was on the 8 for a
Right.
while, man.
Oh no, I can't say I used to be up in the bar, what was it called? Surfside.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah, yeah, Bart. Them was the good days, the memories and shit, man.
Hey, I
Hell
remember
yeah.
Uncle was like, "Don't let me see your car up here no."
Hell yeah, my uncle used
I
to give
used
me hell, man.
I used to be posted, man. I was like, nigga, I'm sitting there having me a pop. Like I ain't
Chilling,
going
man.
niggas they coming in the bar and shit. It was man.
Man,
Woo!
they used to be chasing us, man. When they used to be on them bikes, remember him and
Oh
Tinsley? They used to
yeah.
be on them bikes and shit. And they
Right,
used to be
right.
chasing us through the yards, man. I done ran in these people. I done ran these people on the 4-6. They had their back door open, man. I done ran up in they shit, man. Like
Damn, nigga, you a savage,
I
nigga.
looked to the left.
You like on Friday.
Man, the lady, I looked to the bay. I'm like, there ain't no basement. Like, you know what I mean? I seen her right there washing the dishes. She didn't even hear me come in. That's how smooth I came in.
Oh
But
my
then
god.
I'm like, ain't nowhere to go out. So I had some money in my pocket. I'm like, excuse me, ma'am, can I stay here for 1 second? Like somebody chased me. Man, that lady got the screen like, it's a man in the house. It's a man in the I'm like, oh my God, man. I had to run out the front door, man. The
Hey, you
cops was
told
right.
on yourself, my nigga. You should have just
Cops was right there. I'm like, damn. Yeah, they tried to charge me for burglary for that for running in them people's house, man.
oh they you got caught?
Hell yeah, because that lady was
Oh
screaming
shit.
so she was screaming so loud, man. They was right there as soon as I walked out the door.
Damn.
Hell yeah, man. So what's our verdict on the Rodney Hitton before we move on from the Rodney Hitton
Man,
situation?
it's a hard situation, bro. I can't, you know what I'm saying? It's I like I said, I don't condone violence. You know what I mean? It's just a bad situation though, for real, all the way around. Like the but like you said, he felt like eye for an eye. If that's that life he lived, then that's what that was what he. If he was what you want to say, cops and robbers, and if he was in that life and he was against cops, then I guess what he did in some people's eyes, he was justified, but it's just a lot of people hurt. You know what I'm saying? So what about his wife? His wife is lost her son and her husband,
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm just
or
sitting
his
here thinking.
girlfriend, or
Because I was
baby
about to
mama.
ask you, the question, and that's exactly what I was thinking about. Like, hypothetically speaking, if you lost a loved one to cop violence, would you go all out like that? Is there any, you know what I mean, or would you just let the system, knowing what the system be doing, would you go all out like that, or would you just let the system handle it?
I think I would have to let the system handle it, because if I do that, then I'll be robbing the rest of my family. You know what I'm saying? It's already gonna
Yeah,
be in pain and suffering and shit. You know what I mean? But
exactly, exactly.
but
Yep,
I
yep.
I, I can, like, at the
But
at the
man,
drop of
that
a
would be a
dime.
hard one. That'd be a hard one to
Yeah,
swallow. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? I'm sitting there thinking
But
about that
it,
shit.
it,
Like,
it, it
damn,
would be it
man.
would be more calculated then, you know what I'm saying, about myself, to keep it
Yeah,
100.
yeah,
Like, I'm not
yeah,
gonna go after no random dude. I'm gonna go after you. I'm gonna make,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna go
yeah,
you, or you know what I'm saying, somebody close to you.
yeah.
So I
More
don't wanna,
calculated, like you said. Just ain't gonna
yeah,
crash out
I just,
on.
yeah, just don't know anybody walking down the street, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
You gonna at
Like
least have
Mika.
to do some police work to catch me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hey, trust that internet is strong, you know what I mean? Not to put nobody, you know what I'm saying, like, to do that, but just as, like, if Mika get mad and pissed at me, I just go outside and slap my neighbor and shit, you know what I mean? She in the female gang. I go slap my neighbor that's a lady. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right. The female
Like she a
gang.
female shit, you know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
can't do that. So
What up, Tay Mac?
what up,
I
fam?
feel you, Barb. I feel you. She said she personally would have to her mom. She wanted to, but she had to be, more logical, which
For
is
sure.
basically, what we saying. You gotta kind of, if you is gonna do something, you know what I'm saying? Don't just crash out and just, you know what I'm saying? At least make them have to do some police work to catch you. You know
Right, right. Tay Mac, I said, what's up, fam? Man, Mac got some serious armor, man.
what?
He got the pew pew pew. Shit.
Oh, some dials.
Man, that nigga.
Damn.
Will you just come back from Beirut, nigga?
Right, 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 man.
I'm talking about some.
Um,
He got the real deal Holyfield. Right, Barbara, that brush. Next time I'm over, I'm taking that motherfucker.
Man, motherfuckers be keep asking me, man, like, damn, your waves popping. They've been saying that. They be like, man, we like the gray beard and your waves sure is popping, brother.
He said, hey, they thought you was Neon Dion at the sport thing, man. You was
Yeah.
turning a lot of heads. They were
My daughter was like, I posted a picture that you like. I got a lot of people saying they liked it. That I'm like, yeah, man.
they like
I grew the black back though, man. The black grew over the
it.
gray. Man, while we on the subject of the man that lost his son, man, we know,
Yeah,
like we said, we give our deepest condolences, man.
to both
Um,
families, to
to
both,
both, yeah,
both.
to both,
You know what I'm
to
saying?
both families, exactly, man. Um, we I want to touch on a little mental health, man. Rodney Hinton was his name. I don't want to say that guy, Rodney Hinton.
Yeah.
Which I know he probably was going through some mental health stuff, man. You know what I mean? So I just want to kind of reach out to everybody that's on here and ask them, how is y'all everybody feeling, mentally, man? How you been feeling mentally lately?
You know what I'm saying? I'm still on cloud nine, man. I just turned 40 and shit. You know what I mean? I'm limited, man. I'm good right now, you know what I'm saying? But
Okay.
you know, certain things, like you you like you said, we talked about it, like a little bit, like financial, like we go through the months and shit, and you be like, damn, I get stressed out over shit that, like I said, other people wouldn't be stressed out about, you know what I mean?
Right, right, right.
But it don't be to the point where I be like, I'm about to crash out and no shit like that. And then like you said, sit down and have a calm down with myself. Like, I'm mad, not mad, but like, damn, I want to go get these shoes, but you know what I'm saying, shit like that. Not nothing too
It's like
serious.
it's like
Like,
you told me one time. You just was like, when I'm like, damn, this that. You like, shit. Next, you gotta wait the next week. You know what
right.
I'm saying?
And
Wait
that's
till
basically
next
it.
payday. Wait till
But
next payday.
right, prime example, like I just bought a new hat, Bitch Ross, for I
Okay,
want, Mika, like, you just had to be so quick with it. She was gonna buy the hat for me because I looked, she seen it, I was liking it. I
okay.
was like, shit, I'm gonna go ahead and cop this, but I need a fresh pair, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Shoes.
yeah, yeah, yeah. The whole
So
the whole thing.
the
The
whole
whole
thing, I'm
thing.
like, you know what I'm saying? So that's the extent of mine. It ain't nothing that's I feel like debilitating or nothing like that. But yeah, anything other than that, like I said, if it get to a point where I feel like I need to talk to somebody, it'll be 988 chat. You know what I'm saying?
988 chat, y'all. Exactly.
988 chat. May is Mental Health Awareness Month. You know what I'm saying?
Is
So
it? Is it?
yeah,
Okay, okay.
yep, it's mental health. So it's just stupid shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Actually, I just got one. I copped that. What you got on? But it's army fatigues.
Oh,
Like,
Yankees.
yeah. I just
Okay,
copped the
okay.
yank. I learned.
I've learned you can worry about things that are out of your control. Yeah, you
Right.
know what I'm saying? Like
And
exactly.
that's the thing, though. I try not to worry about the things I can't control. My thing is be like I work. I be in my own head about like I'm supposed to be doing this, but I'm gonna do this, and you know what I'm saying? I was just all over the place. And it's just goofy, man.
Yeah, exactly, man. It's like mental health is real, bro. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah, yeah.
as we get older, it hit home, more and more, man. Because I talked to one of my good friends and stuff, and he was telling me like, man, yeah, you're going through this, going through that, and I just be busting it up with him and shit. And he
Right.
was like, man, I've been more emotional lately. He like it seemed like anything, and we 50 years old. You know what I'm saying? So, and this my
Mhm.
nigga, straight gangster. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no
Right.
suckers, nothing. Like he just like, man, stuff be having me emotional now. Where any little thing I watch just can make me cry. You know what I'm saying? I
Mhm.
told him, I said, shit, you ain't alone, bro. I do it sometimes. You know what I mean? If a song
Right.
hit the right way, or this lyric, or that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Or
I
I
mean that's.
see.
But see, the thing of it is, bro. Not to cut you off. That's no, just you gotta let them know that's normal. Like we,
I told him, man. I
like
told him, I'm
shit.
like, that's normal. That's what I was saying. Cause I said I do it sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But I'm listening to the right song at the right day or whatever, and
Right.
I'm in the car by myself. I be by myself though. You know what I'm saying? I said, bro, I be doing the same thing, man. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? So, it ain't you ain't alone. And I always try to call him, holler at him, see what's up with him. And
yeah,
in the chat, they say we only human, man. Like,
yeah, for sure.
we only human, bro.
But
But
see, and it's
also,
like people say, like as a man, like we're not supposed to cry. We're not supposed to be this. That's bullshit, bro. If you need to cry, need to do whatever you got to do. Shit,
yeah, exactly.
go
I ain't
ahead.
gonna
You know what
suggest
I
you
mean?
just walk around. She said, "Oh, rap, don't cry." Excuse me.
Yeah. Hey, I ain't saying
You
that when you
can't.
at your birthday party, bro. You got, you know what I'm saying? You was
Yeah,
overwhelmed with emotion,
yeah.
dude.
I
You
was,
wasn't
I
really
was happy. I
celebrating.
was happy. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Because
for sure.
the people came out to y'all came out to celebrate my birthday. So yeah, I was kind of,
Yeah. I mean, ain't nothing
emotional.
wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
hey,
exactly.
shit.
I don't
I listen.
suggest you just walk around crying all the time. I don't suggest that.
I
But you
was
know what I'm saying? If you got something in there that need to come out, let it out, man. Let it
right.
out sometime.
I was on the phone. I was on the 4th, and
You cry on your shoulder anytime.
I found out that Bert, my nigga Kendrell, RIP, my nigga Ken, his mom was doing way better. But
Mhm.
in conversations with his cousin was making it seem like she wasn't doing too good and da 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 da. So
Okay.
she wasn't seeing people. Man, I found out that she was doing well and talking and all this. I just started crying because one, I felt guilty because I hadn't been over there, and two, I was mad because the person that was telling me this shit was telling me feeding me wrong information. When I should have went over there my own, but I was
Yeah,
told
yeah,
that she not seeing nobody, she not talking, she not, you know what I'm saying, blah blah blah. And it had me fucked up, nigga. I was on the 4th crying. I had tears in my eyes, man. I was like, shit. I ain't give a fuck who saw me. Like, damn, this is
yeah,
my nigga's
yeah.
mom, nigga, who was killed, and I was over there
Hell
eating
yeah,
and kicking it.
that's
I'm like,
real, man.
shit.
Sometimes when the emotions come out, see another birthday is
Yeah,
a blessing. Now, yeah, when emotions come out, sometimes come up, they gotta come out. You know what I'm saying? And that's
right.
one thing we talked about before, Bam. You know what I'm saying? Anytime in life, I learned this. You know what I'm saying? People told me this. People I'm close to, she told me some stuff you can't take it back, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So, like how you were saying, you was crying, and I ain't trying to diagnose you or nothing, but you probably
right.
was a little bit guilty, like you said, because you felt
Yeah, I
like you
did.
had been over
I
there.
hadn't been over there. I didn't go
Yeah,
check for myself. You know what I'm saying? But
exactly. You know what I'm
he was
saying?
supposed to be the Mr. Information, like how she doing, blah blah blah.
Right, right,
And
right, right.
I'm taking it for, you know what I'm saying? Because at first it was like she was in a home and she can't nobody go see her, and I was just like, oh shit, okay. Well, ain't no sense
Yeah,
of me going up there, but she didn't we got home and all this other shit, and I'm like, bro,
yeah,
wait, nigga, you pretty much wrote her off. Now she and sitting up holding the whole conversation and balloon releases for my niggas. So I just was fucked up by that shit. Like I said, it hit me like right there. I didn't give a fuck. Like
Yeah.
you said, nigga.
Some
Hey,
some stuff in life, not talking about that with you. I'm just saying some stuff in life we you can't take it back, man. So
yeah,
sometimes if a person pass away or a person ain't doing too good, somebody might say, "Hey, man, they ain't really doing." Like I'm guilty of that myself. Like my biological dad, they called me and told me like, "Man, he ain't doing too good." You know what I'm saying? And I
mm-hmm,
didn't go see him. You know what I'm saying? And I
right,
hold that weight to this day. Like, damn, I could have went and
mm,
seen. I wasn't even doing nothing. You know what I mean? But I just brushed it off, like, because I was younger then, and death wasn't
right,
like now. Death is real, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
we know so many people that died, but at that point in my life, I was still young and shit. Death wasn't real to me like it is now. You know what I mean? So I just kind of
yeah,
brushed it off, and that's something I got to walk around with. So
yeah.
you got to kind of some stuff in life you
What
can't take it back, man.
what up,
Great
time?
Lakeside. What's going on, time? Good to have you back. Yeah, some stuff in life you can't take back, man. So if you don't like if you don't like funerals or this or that or whatever. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Just suck it up sometimes and go pay your respects.
Oh
Or if
yeah, for
somebody
sure.
ain't doing too good, you know what I mean? Go see him. Like Bam just said, he felt bad or because some stuff you can't take back and that can manifest later on in life
Yeah,
into mental illness type stuff. So that's all
yeah.
I got to say about that.
Definitely, yeah, definitely. Like I said, where and I think my cousin was talking about he had one of his good friends. Like I said, dude,
Yeah, yeah.
we have 100 right now, bro. You
Yep,
know what I'm
yep,
saying? Our
yep.
life expectancy is another 20 years, if that. So time
Yeah.
is precious. Like you know what I mean. So
Yeah, like our one people was and shit. He always be at I'm at this person. I always used to be like, man, he always at somebody's funeral, man. You know what I'm saying? But same with my dad, man. He always, I'm at this person's funeral. I'm at that person's funeral. But man, that's just how you just paying your respects to that
yeah,
family, man. Ain't no
I'm I
wrong with it.
I I've told you, bro. I'll be honest. I hate funerals, bro. I just
Yeah, yeah,
I even as a kid, I was going to funerals and shit, dealing with them. I just hate really, really going. Like I go view the body and do all that, and I
yeah.
feel like pay my
Any type,
respects.
however you pay your respects,
Yeah, I just
it's how
don't want
you
to sit
pay
up
them.
there and go through the whole rigmarole. I know that person. You know what I'm saying? If I fuck
Yeah,
around, if I'm going, I know that
pay
person. I
homage.
know,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
exactly.
saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I just really hate it. I go view the body and do that. But I don't want to sit up there and sit through the church sermon with the two preachers banging, trying to get me to come to their church. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
exactly. Thank you, Time. We appreciate it. Thank you for tuning back in
For
too.
sure, for sure.
Yeah, we on that note. You right, Sham, and I want to give a little like we gave a little bit earlier, but I want to just kind of give thanks to the sports legends of Cleveland for inviting us. To come out there is one of the reasons why my cops always told me it's better to be a kind, giving with the good. Exactly, man. It's why some people can't go to funeral nasty and call. Can't you walk around nasty in the car? I mean, everybody had their reasons. Time. I know a lot of people who don't fuck with funerals. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's just some people just don't, man. A
Yeah,
lot of people I know.
I got a big heart, man. I help you and do the best. It's just like that's the way I mourn, and the way some
Yeah,
people
everybody
got
more
different reasons
indifferent.
why everybody mourn different. You know what I'm saying? Some people
Yeah,
mourn and be crying and da 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 da, and some people be laughing. And it's like, however, the person that knows me, this person that's laying up there know me and know my heart. You know what I'm saying? So I'm
yeah,
not worried about being judged by whoever else or this is that and the third. I'm gonna be
yeah,
me.
yeah.
You know
Whoever,
what I'm
whoever,
saying?
whoever, know you the person is, they know.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? They know exactly. What I found that some people do too is they'll just be in the parking lot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I come out, like a couple people I know, they be like, I don't fuck with funerals, but they'll be in the parking lot. You know what I'm saying? It's like you said, man, like the person they know, your
right.
your
They
heart and
know. They
shit.
know what it. I can't agree with you on that one, time.
Yeah, exactly. Me neither, time. But to each his own. I believe the problems we have in the day is fathers are not in the house. My father said, if you love what you do it for work, and you'll never get tired of your job. Yeah, I agree with both of those points.
Yeah, yeah.
A lot of
I agree with
problems.
I agree with that part. I mean, as far as doing what you like, you know what I'm saying, you feel like you're never going to work. But as
Yeah,
far as the
yeah,
father not being in the house, I don't think that's the reason why, you know what I'm saying? It's just people. Yeah, people raised different. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. So
Different
I
different
agree
life
with I
experiences.
agree
You
I
got
agree.
different life experiences.
Yeah, I
You know
agree
what I'm saying?
with that statement. Like a lot of not 100% of the problems, but a lot of the
Yeah.
problems that's going on now is because the father ain't in the house, and it's hard for like sometimes a woman to handle two, three kids, and whether they black or white. You know what I mean? Two,
Nah.
three growing up boys. So that boy's gonna be out and getting raised by the streets. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
but see, I got my dude Rob. He raised his daughter. She didn't went to school, got a doctorate, and all this other shit. It was just him raising his daughter. You know what I'm saying? That's just
Yeah,
what he did.
but what
And
she's
then
saying is,
also, hold on. Also, my dude stays raising his kids. This is a man raising kids.
yeah, Jim, my dude, you know Jim, he raised both. He got a son.
That's why I say I can't
Yeah,
say just because the father.
no, she's saying if she's saying in some households the father is not there. So what you saying is the point that she making. Like if the mom, if it's just a mom without the dad, you know what I'm saying? That's what she's saying. If it's the mom without the dad,
As a female.
I don't know who time and the fathers. Is she sound like a lady for what they be saying? Like men are the greatest parents, but society we are deadbeats. Or maybe time is
In the society though, you can't listen to society because
yeah, exactly.
society how you down in that 988 chat. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because that
you got
society is totally off the Richter scale, bro. Don't you can't listen to society because society can't what society do don't feed you and make you shit.
exactly. You can't listen to
Society got these
society.
people right menace to society. That's exactly what it is. People trying to do what society want ain't go what I'm saying ain't go work. You society wants you to be a man and a woman in the house and live happily ever after. That don't always work out.
Yeah, that don't always work out, man. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. You know, it
He said,
don't
"Oh
always
man,
work
okay,
out.
okay, bro.
All right, time. Okay, we gonna be knowing sometimes. You know what I'm
We don't
saying?
know." You know what I'm
You know,
saying?
man. Okay. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because like when we were speaking on the mental health thing, like some days I be fucked up, man. Like you said, you know, so if there's any ladies in the chat that want to give me some, make me feel better. You know what I'm saying?
Give you
Tap
some what?
in.
Some juice. Society always have.
Make me feel better, man.
Right, hey, Mac, for real, society, that shit is a fairy tale, bro. Because
Exactly.
society how you believing that the man, like again, on that 50-50 shit, that the man's supposed to pay for everything. That's society. That's bullshit.
Yeah, that's bullshit. Unless you rich, you know what I'm saying? Other than that, we gonna get it how we live, baby. In a room where women use the word. I don't need a man. I can do it bad by myself. I can raise my own kid. This is what's on social media and YouTube. Yeah, is that we all know women like that. You know what I'm
No.
saying? So
I'm not even gonna say women. It be black women because that's what they and I ain't racist or nothing.
hey, look, I ain't want to say it.
I'm
That's
gonna
what
say
I
it. It be
want to
black
say.
women. The first one to say I'm a strong black woman and I can do it by myself. You don't see Asians. You don't see none of them talk about I'm a strong Asian woman. I'm a strong white woman. It's always the black women. I fuck it. I'm gonna say it. I'm a strong black woman. I can do it by myself. No, you can't. Fuck. Let me see you shovel that goddamn driveway and cut that grass and
And
do
man,
everything. You know what I'm saying?
I just
That
seen the
society.
thing.
Society is got them women thinking that they can do. You know what I'm saying? I can be this. I can be Superman.
Man, your
Okay.
boy who you just talked about, Charleston White. I just seen he was on somebody's show and he said that
Mhm.
he was like, man, he said exactly what you just said. Black women always saying that. He was like, that's why if you go to a single black woman funeral, he was like, ain't nobody there but a bunch of other black single women in
A
her
bunch of
family.
strong black single
Yeah,
women.
yeah. He was like, you can go to their funeral, they be by themselves. That's how it is. They too strong. He's like, bitch, shut up.
Hey, like I said, man, and they're the only ones that say you never heard. Man, keep it a buck. Everybody on the chat, if I'm lying, tell me I'm lying. Like you don't see, I'm a strong white independent white woman. I'm a strong independent Latino woman or Chinese woman. They don't never say that shit. The black women is the only ones that's quick to say that shit.
I'm gonna say it like this. I'm gonna cut it down the middle. I'm gonna say you right. You know what I mean? A lot of black women do be saying that. So I'm gonna say like
What's the
Barb
percentage?
said in the point. You know the percentage of the black women that say that is probably like 84%, man. It's a high percentage, bro.
It's a
But
high percentage.
at the same time, I do kind of feel them a little bit because a lot of brothers don't really take care of their business. So it's more women than it is men. You know what I'm saying? It's like all the good guys all married and shit. You know what I mean? They all got snatched up and they all married, man. You know what I mean? So they work, you know what I mean? They think logical, they want to raise their kids. So it's not a lot to choose from for the women. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
they feel like I ain't about to settle for this or I ain't about to settle for that. You know, and I feel them. You know what I'm saying? I understand. I definitely understand. You know where they coming from. But everybody needs somebody, man. You know what I mean? Don't you could try to be hard, whatever. Everybody needs somebody. You need somebody in your life, man. Like you know what I'm saying? You just walk around with different hanging out with different people and shit, but you ain't got
Right.
no
Right.
emotional connection with none of these women or none of these men. If you're a lady, you know, at some point in time, it's gonna catch up with you, man. Everybody needs somebody, bro. Period. I don't care how hard you is, how much money you got. Everybody needs somebody, man. My
He said,
percentage bar is 84%.
84, 84 strong percent.
Yeah,
They say.
84 strong percent, man. I seen this this program was about tigers and shit, Siberian tigers. They so scarce and hard to find. This Chinese nigga, he was a scientist. He had to camp out, man, in the woods and put his camera. He was there for like months and months, man. He only seen like two of them, bro. He was right there for like 8 months, man. But he said
Hey, he
what
only
he said.
seen two, but I bet you more than that seen him.
Exactly. And at one point he said human beings need human beings. That's why I gotta go, man. Human beings need human beings.
Oh
And
yeah.
that's just real spill, man. Like
Well, I
everybody
mean, well,
need
they can prove that just like in jail. How you punish them? You put them in isolation. You put them away from
yeah.
everybody.
Yeah,
So
that's
you know,
supposed to break you. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
it's supposed to break you, but like I said, whereas society again, society it been pushing it on the black woman that you don't need no man. But see, once you
Yeah,
divide the household, if you take the wife and the man, you split them apart. Now she by herself and he over here, and then everybody else is still cohabitating together and doing their one
yeah,
thing and becoming
yeah,
stronger. Whereas the woman under the mindset that wears I gotta be I gotta be strong and I gotta be this and da 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 da. If a woman is single and strong by herself, that means she can't procreate. You can't make a baby by yourself. You ain't no fucking seahorse. What the fuck you
yeah,
gonna do?
yeah. Seahorses, they make their own babies.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
some
yeah, yeah.
eight
Bed
sex
bugs
what?
and bed bugs and shit do that
Yeah, like
shit
they can get
too.
themselves pregnant to some crazy shit like
Yeah.
that. So
But
so
I
once
ain't just
once
gonna put it all on the black society, bro, because I definitely see a lot of single white women with kids too. You know what I mean?
but they
Single
don't they
white
but
mom.
no no you
And
see
you
you
looking around like look like you looking for some bed bugs.
no, I, I forgot to pull a curtain.
Oh
No, look,
shit.
no, but they don't say it. They don't be bragging about this shit. Is what I'm
So
saying,
you
bro.
hear somebody in the chat, Barbara? She said she is single, black, independent woman. She need a
And she need
man.
a man.
So if there's any
Okay.
single guys in the chat, you know, tap in with Barbara. I mean, y'all go
Where
on a
you? Hey,
date and
where
see.
you calling? Where you at? Time?
Yeah, time is you single? Cause Barb's single. You
Barb
know what I'm
singling and
saying?
mingling. You about
Yeah,
to turn
y'all
Ray Lady
tap
live
in,
fast. Tap in.
with her. She said you need them for something. What you need them for, Barb?
Yeah, what you need a man for?
He was crazy, man. Yeah, y'all get together. You know what I'm saying? Or if anybody in the chat single, that's another thing. This is a matchmaking show. You
We
know what I'm
about to have
saying?
a next tune in Saturday.
Yeah, tune in Saturday, man. We're gonna have some
Single
match.
Saturday.
We're gonna have
Single
matchmaking. Single Saturday, yeah.
Single Saturday.
Single
Tune in.
Saturday. Yeah, if you single on Saturdays, tune in to the
Tune
chat.
in.
You know, let us know, you know what I'm saying, what you looking for and what you into, baby.
And we gonna put you together. We gonna pay for the meal and everything. Y'all just
Yeah,
show up and
yeah,
get
yeah.
together.
Yeah, exactly. Hell yeah. Then y'all let us know what happened, man.
Y'all let
I
us
want
know. We gonna get y'all some Great Lakes bucks.
yeah, we're gonna get sick. They gonna get kicked off the spot. Oh shit, man. I want to while we on the subject of the the sports legends thing we went to, I want to just give some thanks out to Tyrone Owens. He's one of the people that was in charge of us. He invited us and
Yeah.
was in charge of us. He gave us a spot to be there. You know what I'm saying? Gave us just gave us full access to everything.
Now
Jonathan,
Tyrone Owens, that was a tall guy, right? What was his
yeah,
name?
that Tyrone Owens. That's
Who was the
Jesse
other
Owens'
guy?
cousins.
Who was the other guy? I'm looking out for my sons. I'm
I'm
raising
looking
them
out my son
to
raising them.
the
But for young women talk to my sons, he has cash app. He's a young woman losing. Oh, for a young woman to talk to my son. Oh, so they asked your son, did he have cash? They try to get some money up out of him already. We talking
Damn.
about you though, Time. We ain't talking about your son. We talking about you. If you single, we
We
got
trying
a
to hook
single.
you up with Barb.
Yeah,
We'll
we
pay
got
for
a
the meal,
single. We
bro.
got a single lady, and we'll pay for the meal if y'all want to go out, man. You know,
Yeah,
tell her
yeah.
tell her
Where
all
you at?
about it.
What town? What town you in, time?
Yeah, you anywhere near the Cleveland metropolitan area?
We not flying out now. That's too much.
Yeah, we can't afford that. But if you around, we'll definitely
Yeah,
pay for y'all a
we'll
meal.
definitely pay for the meal. Y'all get together.
Yeah,
We got y'all.
and we ain't just on bar. Our in the chat bar. We just ain't on her. Any lady that's in the chat or any man that's in the chat. If
Yeah.
y'all
Hey,
single,
Barb said she
let us
need
know.
Yo-Yo back. Yeah, hey, we gonna get Yo-Yo back. We'll get
Yeah, we just
we
we
can get
just
y'all
hollered. We
together.
just hollered at Yo the other day on the
Yeah.
chat. She
She been getting a lot of feedback. The people trying to get a hold of they was interested in what
They
Yo got to
definitely
say.
was, man. The stuff she was talking about, the tantras and all that stuff, they was definitely interested in
Yeah,
that,
the
man.
women, yeah, they want to. And I don't know, is it taboo for women to talk to each other about that shit? I mean, I don't
I
know.
don't know. And a lot of people tapped in with said they was proud of her for telling her story, man.
Oh yeah, for sure. I told you,
Yeah,
hats off to her.
exactly. Another person that was there,
Oh, he in
Jonathan
Boston.
Burrell. Oh, you in Boston. Okay, my man. Um, Jonathan Burrell, man. You know, he holds so many records. I can't even begin to run them all down. But the one I do remember is that he was the second fastest person in the 100 meter, only
100.
behind Jesse Owens, man. That's the one
Oh
that I
shit,
do
that's what's
remember.
up.
In the
That's
100
what's up.
meter, only second to Jesse Owens. So that's how fast he's actually the fastest man from Ohio, period. Had the
Mm,
fastest time in the horseshoe when they still was running. They was doing track events, and there he told me
yeah.
had the fastest time in the horseshoe, period. So I want to
And you know
give a
what? I
shout out to
think
him.
Jesse Owens might even been a little bit faster than the athletes nowadays. Because did you see the track they was running on? It looked like it was like loose dirt.
Damn. So imagine
So
trying to get
yeah,
some gripper up in
right.
there,
So and
man.
he was that fast back then on that type of shit. But Time said he married, so we can't put Time together. He married.
Is he the one with one leg? He was awesome.
Oh my
No,
god.
no, he had two legs. He had two legs. If y'all look on our page, you know what I'm saying? He the one, um, Jonathan Burrell, you'll see. Or if you look on our Facebook page, you know, he in the pictures as well. You know what I mean? I want to give a shout out to Nicole Antoinette Smith. She was the founder and of sports, executive director of the Sports Legends of Cleveland. She was real nice, real hospitable. She gave us the interview. She actually invited us to their next event, which Bam spoke about. Tim Hudak, give him a shout out. He was actually the author of the book. That was a white gentleman that was up there talking for a long time, a kind of
Oh, okay.
short guy.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I just wanted to say, man, it was excellent. That the cater whoever catered that, it was excellent, and just everyone was really really nice to us, man.
Hey, bro, I got this. This off the topic. Not really, but this is just some crazy shit. It was this dude in jail for life.
Okay,
He in life. He got a life sentence. He died. He
damn.
died while he was in jail. Clinically, he was dead, but they ended up bringing him back to life. He said he want to get out of jail. Said he only
Hell
had to do
yeah,
one life.
let that man out, man.
He just died. They didn't kill him or nothing like that. But he wasn't in jail for a long time. But he had life. But he ended up dying,
And
and they
they brought him
they
back.
brought him back. And he like shit. I only had one life sentence, not two.
Let that man out, man. I
They
agree with
said
you.
let him out.
Let that
Man,
man out, man. If he
I
died,
mean,
you know how
hey,
some people be dying, they be like, man, you was clinically dead, man. We brought you back. That was your life. So yeah, he did just life, man. How
he
long was he
did.
in there?
I don't even know. I ain't see how long you was on there. It was just real quick. I seen the flash. I'm like, that's wild because that's some legal shit. Like when you say
You
life,
need to get a
well, like,
lawyer. You need to get a lawyer, my man. At
yeah,
least
you need to get a
fight that,
lawyer.
man.
Shit, I
I
did
would.
one life.
You know
Was
what I'm
that
saying?
twice?
They brought me
Yeah.
back. That's it, bro. That was my life,
So
man.
so when they say double life, that means you would think that that's what that stipulation is for. So they just give you the regular life. You know what I'm
Yeah, let him
saying?
out on the technicality. I agree, Tay Mac.
Technicality.
Hell yeah, I definitely agree.
Yeah, he died. Shit, let that man roam. Let him out.
What you okay? So we gonna free that man. Hell yeah, we gonna hit over to some sports, man. You know what I mean? Excuse me. What you think about what's up with the Cavs, man? Came back with
Dang.
it. He has a fresh start. Exactly.
Right. Hey, like I said,
Exactly.
hey, like the chat say, let that man out. Let him roam.
Yeah, 100%.
The Cavs let me down, bro. They in a pretty big hole right now. I think they didn't blew they wide. They worked the fuck out of Donovan last night. The bench bunch, they couldn't handle starting. You know what I mean? It was just a whole fiasco. You know what I mean? It's over.
I don't feel them niggas that's hurt, man. Cause it seemed like they was playing before the playoffs started. Then as
Yeah.
soon as the playoffs started, they too
Nah,
hurt to
nah,
play, man.
nah, nah, now Mobley, he had a twisted ankle. Like you didn't look like you was, you know what I mean? I just and then the other one
You
had
better
a
get
bad
your ass
wrist.
out there, man.
And then Garland got a bad toe. Man, they got fucking cortisone. Shoot that motherfucking toe up.
Exactly, man. That nigga was hooping before the playoffs started, bro. With that
Hey,
same toe. Now you telling me it's too hurt to play when we really need you, man? I don't like niggas like that, bro. I ain't gonna lie,
yeah,
man. Like
hey.
I ain't trying to be
Then
mean.
the next one's up. It just wasn't enough. We just ain't have enough. For they had
Yeah,
all eight starters. They was number 4. This ain't the damn 20th seed. This the 4th seed. You know what I'm saying?
and
They
they beat
banging.
us out of 4 times during the season. They beat us three of the 4 times.
Yeah, they say Indiana played Boston tough. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. We needed all our players, man. And them niggas needed to be in, bro. Fuck all that.
Right.
That hurt shit, bro.
All that. See, and here's the thing. They was like, they swept Miami. That sweep was a downfall because you had all that rest. You know what I mean? You got all out of your hookup. You know what I'm saying?
That
It's
was
like
for the first game, and y'all should have
right.
bounced back, been ready for the second
But
game,
it was
man.
too much to pause. They never do good after that long pause. Now they go wins Friday. They go win Friday for sure because they all dialed in. They didn't got their ass whooped on. Remember when we was on that winning streak and we lost. We lost like 3 to 4 games.
Yeah, yeah.
And then they bounced
We
back. You know what
explain
I'm saying?
things to two boys, and I'm trying to explain to them that the regular season, not the playoffs, they're going to be people that are going to shock you. Exactly, man. Those
Yeah, they
people
step
with
up.
that heart, man, they step
Yeah,
up with
they
that
step
heart
up.
when the spotlight on, man. Not this another thing. Like I told my people, this how I feel, Shan. Like I feel like, man, them niggas like being on the sidelines, bro. It's like who want to be? Why wouldn't you? I'm like shoot my toe up, tape it up. Tape the whole thing up to my foot with the shoe, tape the whole shoe, put some cement in there, all that, man. I'm
God damn.
playing, nigga. I ain't about to be, you know what I'm saying?
Put me on some steel toes. Shit.
Yeah, something, man. They like putting their clothes on, putting their jewelry on,
And
being on the
being
sideline.
cute.
They
They want to
like
be
that,
cute.
bro. I'm telling you, they like
They
that,
want to be
man.
they want to
That's
be
why they
cute.
be dancing. Yeah, that's why they be dancing and shit,
We
bro.
ain't doing this, man. This is over. That
Yeah,
ain't happening.
they ain't get. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, I'm gonna keep hope alive. But man, stop trying to be pretty and wear y'all clothes and y'all jewelry. Man, get out there and play, man. That's what y'all pay millions and millions of dollars for, man. Get your ass out there, man. Nigga,
For
my
real, for
motherfucking
real.
foot was hurting. I still had to go to work. Nigga, get your ass out there. Yeah, but when he is in the playoffs, he is playing better than. And,
That's for sure.
I agree. I
Yep.
100% agree, man. Hell
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Exactly, man. What you how you said the weather? You said you was happy it stopped raining because you was able to get out there and get some yard work done,
Yeah,
huh?
you know I like being in the yard. You know I'm Mexican, so I'm out in the yard.
Yeah, get out there. I got that in my thing, man. Get out there and do some yard work, man. That shit is therapeutic, bro. You know what I
Hey,
mean?
it's contagious too, cause I cut my shit and have my lines popping, and they say, you're, you get
Yeah,
Saturday.
hell yeah.
Hey, Mika be like, why don't you do it Saturday like everybody else? I'm like, I want my shit to shine on its own shit.
Do you do
I ain't
your
really,
lines diagonal? Is
I
you one
do
of
it
them people?
one way one way this way, and next week I go the other way.
Okay, okay, okay. So
Yeah,
what you
yeah.
mean? So you go one way, all one way when you do it?
No, I go diagonal, and then I come back the other
Oh,
way
okay,
the
okay.
next
I see
week,
what you're saying. Okay,
so
I
it
see
look
what
like
you're
a
saying.
basket.
Yeah, okay. Well, today I'm gonna hit y'all with the weather today, man. It actually turned out pretty nice. It was cool and rainy this morning, but we had a high of 69. It was sunny. It turned out to be nice outside. Tomorrow is gonna be cloudy and 56. It's gonna be kind of cool. But Friday it's gonna be sunny and 58. So all weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, gonna be sunny. Saturday 69, Sunday 69, and
Mother's Day.
Mother's Day is Sunday, right?
Yeah, it's
So
Mother's Day's weekend.
yeah, the whole weekend. So it's gonna be sunny all weekend, y'all. 69 degrees. Next week is we got a couple of 80s in there, and a couple 67s and shit like that. So it's gonna be cool, man. For the rest of the country is above average, so we need to catch up, man. It's like
Yeah.
our spring just our
Shit.
spring just don't want to spring.
Hey, time I'm an empty nester. Time my sons they grown and gone, so I gotta do it on my own.
Get a
Hey,
garden going, bam.
Barbara, I got too many wildlife out here. I got deer, I got rabbits and shit,
This man,
goats,
this man trying to
bull.
kill them chipmunks, y'all. What y'all
I
feel about
am.
that? He trying to
I'm
poison the chipmunks,
I
man.
am. I'm not poisoning. I'm gonna crack their fucking necks open with this
Anything
damn
about fog need a
T-Rex.
report, rap. We had some heavy fog this morning. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Barbara,
Oh
chill on this
shit.
dude, man. Chill
Yeah,
on
she
this
she
shit.
knows. She know I'm a good weather man. We got some fog out there now, boy.
Hey, rap got her.
Rest in peace, Dick Goddard, y'all. He was the man.
Right. Leave it to Dick, man. Let Dick get it.
You know what I'm saying?
She said thank you. She said
You
thank
welcome. You welcome. You can. I'm telling y'all, it's Friday tomorrow. I mean, Friday is gonna be 58 degrees and sunny. Saturday is gonna be 69 degrees and sunny, and Sunday is gonna be 69 degrees and sunny. So all weekend
you.
is gonna
Sunny
be
and sunny.
sunny, honey.
All right,
I'm
let
telling
me.
you.
You old jab turkey. Hey, let me ask you this. So it's Mother's Day weekend, right? So
Okay.
you supposed to like look out for your baby mamas or just your mamas or your mother-in-laws or just how does that work?
Um, I feel like I'm cool with my kids' moms, both of them. You know what I mean? I'm cordial with them, cool. So
Yeah, yeah.
you know what I mean. I always tell them happy birthday. I always tell them rap broker. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's my new name, Al Roker. I'm rap broker. Yeah. I just always give them a shout out and tell them, happy Mother's Day. You know what I mean? I think if you seeing somebody else, then it wouldn't be nice to get them a gift or anything. You know what I mean? Ain't no
He
baby
said hell
mother.
to the no.
I mean,
But
time if they raise, but you said you raising your kids, okay, time. So I understand that,
right, but
but
I'm just even if they was I thought Mother's Day was supposed to be for your immediate mother. I didn't know you supposed to do like
that's for all
mothers that
mothers. It's
right, but
just it,
you supposed to give your mother the like gifts or flowers
Yeah,
and
yeah,
just
exactly. That's what I said. Like my mom,
yeah,
she live out of town, so I always try to shoot her a couple bucks. Call her,
right,
tell her happy
right.
birthday. But the mother of my kids, I just say Happy Mother's Day. You know what I mean? Just get
Okay.
them Happy Mother's Day. I ain't going out of them because that would be disrespectful to they man and whoever you seeing too. You know what I'm saying? So you can't go all crazy like that, bro.
But I also heard this is another some weird shit. I think we was when like it's Lauren's birthday, right?
Right?
Like you get Lauren a gift and you supposed to get the baby mama a gift too.
Who
This
said
is new.
that?
That's this new shit. This is this new shit, bro.
I ain't never heard of that. Show them
Yeah,
a little love. Yeah, I agree, Barb. I agree. So because they are not only are they mothers, they the mothers of your kids. So if
they're
they
not also
doing
mothers, but some are motherfuckers. No, no.
exactly,
Hey,
yeah,
look, but no, for real.
exactly.
This Barbara, have you ever heard that whereas you get it on a child's birthday, you get it's a birthday gift or some shit like for the mama? I don't know if I heard
For all
that, man.
mothers. It's for all mothers. But Mother's Day to me means from my mother, not my sister, not my auntie, not my baby mama, my
That's what I was
mother.
talking
I,
about.
I,
Like,
I totally understand. Yeah, but everybody ain't the same time.
right,
For
right, right.
me,
So you can say Happy Mother's Day, but I'm saying like you don't go out for
no, no, no.
everybody.
I ain't about to
You know what
go
I'm
all
saying?
out.
You I'll tell
But
everybody Happy Mother's Day
yeah,
or
if it's Mother's Day and I'm walking down the street, I'm gonna be like, "Hey, how you doing? Happy Mother's Day." I'm just gonna assume they're mom if they're an older lady. You know what I mean? It's just what you do. It ain't going all out your way and all that. That's what you do for your mom. But I feel like Mother's Day is just a day to acknowledge all moms because we wouldn't be here without our moms.
do you think Father's Day is celebrated the same as Mother's Day?
No, we get the short end of the stick. You know what I'm saying?
Always, bro. When a nigga score a
Always.
touchdown, that nigga be like, "Hey, mom," and
Yep.
then don't never say, "Hey, dad," or no shit like that.
Exactly. His dad, the one who probably got him in football. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Well, yeah, that's the percent on that is like 70, 50% because some of these moms, they be up there, you know what I'm saying, be all at the coaches and them little coaches be, back at the
Coaches,
moms and
yeah, the
shit.
coaches be hitting them to get their kids playing time.
Yeah, yeah. Little Johnny want to be the starting quarterback.
Oh,
Like
little Johnny, little Leroy needed a little pair of shoes.
Father should be acknowledged also. Yeah, we should, but we not, Barbara. You know what I'm
Yeah, we
saying?
not, we not. You know what I'm saying? We
Now
not. But
watch, now look and watch how social media gonna do us. Now Mother's Day is gonna be all peaceful and bliss and all that other shit. Father's Day gonna roll around. Fuck this sorry ass sperm donor.
yeah, yeah.
It's gonna be
Well,
every
oh, I'm gonna tell you something that
nigga in
was
the
nice,
book.
Bam. Excuse me. You remember at my birthday dinner, right?
Yeah, yeah.
My man Boo and his wife Tasha was there.
Oh yeah, yeah. I remember she telling me
Yeah,
about
now
that.
she on Father's Day, she did a big picnic, man, at the park in Maple Heights, man, where
Mm-hmm.
all the fathers was invited. It was the free food. They had barbecue, chicken, shrimp. They had all type of
Yeah.
stuff, man. And it just was a celebrating the fathers, man. I was like, I went. It was really nice, man. I'm talking about it was
Did,
nice, and I'm like,
did
damn,
they did
that's
you have to bring your kids or no? You just
yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, my I didn't have my youngest daughter at the time. I
okay,
took
okay.
my oldest daughter was there though. My brother, his son, it was dads there with their kids, but it was just for dads. You know what I'm saying? You didn't even have to have your kids. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
When they served the food, all the dads was first. They was like, let all the fathers come first. So,
Damn, that's what's
like,
up.
yeah, the ladies had to sit down and let all the
That's
fathers
a lot
be
of
first.
goddamn. That's a lot of. That's too much testosterone for me though, bro.
Man, bro, when I tell you that shit was
Yeah,
nice,
it was nice, but you
at the
know,
end, the ladies started. The ladies is what ruined it. All the
see,
dads was cool, but towards the end, some chicks got to going back and forth, and they shut it down. You know what I'm saying? But it was the
yeah.
ladies, but the dads, man, that shit was nice, bro. I commend her, Tasha. You know, congratulations. Says she gonna start doing it every year. That shit was awesome, bro.
Right. Yeah. Hey, hats off to them for doing that. And I feel you, time. I hear you, bro.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what's
not.
up.
I'm not a Scrooge. Just got if you got a baby mother and she's cool with you, you cool with her. You deserve a Mother's Day gift. Yeah, or and I ain't even gonna go as far as a gift, but just to tap in. Hey, happy Mother's Day. Just let them know they appreciate it, man. Because some moms don't do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? That's
Right.
how like how Bam said. Some of our friends got their kids.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
not all maybe because they didn't want to, or maybe they didn't have the
Hey,
mental
now what
capacity to
about
do it, or
this though, right? So you with somebody and they got a kid by another dude, and dude come through with a bag, like a Louis bag, like Happy Mother's Day. For-
no, see that ain't about to see because when you get with somebody, man, and you in a serious relationship,
I'm
y'all gonna
serious.
let all the boundaries be known.
Yeah.
Be
So
y'all gonna let all be known.
he can't buy her a Gucci
She
bag or
she
nothing.
already gonna know it. I ain't about to disrespect my man like that because that's that's like way playing your man. And the same way, I ain't gonna let on Father's Day. I ain't gonna let my ex or nobody buy me nothing. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that's disrespecting my lady. You know what I'm saying? You got to let shit be known, man. You know what I'm saying? Now if she accept
Hey,
that, or then she out of control, bro.
remember sis was telling us what she got the girlfriend that on Christmas the old boy go spend the night at the ex's house.
Who?
Remember
Yeah, I
that?
remember who was
That's
saying
some
that.
wild shit. That was girl that was when we had Mika on the show.
I'm trying to remember, man.
She was like
Oh yeah,
her
yeah, yeah. That's part of that Christmas tradition. She go,
yeah.
man. See, that's what I'm saying. That nigga a sucker, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't being funny. I'm just saying flat out. Anybody who allow that, man, you ain't right in the head, man. I don't care how much you trust your
Yeah.
wife or what. Like that's just too much, man.
Hey, look, she come down, she packed a bag, like, I'll be back, baby.
Where you going? Oh, it's our Christmas tradition. We all spend the night.
Stay on over
Stay on over there, baby. Stay
there.
on over there.
She was like, what's them locks? What you doing? I'm changing the locks.
And tumblers.
Hey
For
man,
real, man.
these I don't even know what they call these they got the game so fucked up though, bro. It's like it's so crazy.
At the end of the day, bro, you don't give a fuck what society, whoever. It's respect, man. It's just all about respect, man. You give respect to get respect, man. And that if you fortunate enough, man, to have a good woman in your corner or a good man in your corner, man, just give them they due respect, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't in love 24 hours a day. And that's just life. That's just life. Everybody not, you know what I'm saying? Your significant other, she ain't and love you 24 hours a day. You know what I'm saying? So, but always
She don't like me every day.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Maybe that's the term, like to use. They don't like you all day every 24 hours a day. man, if you that fortunate, bro, like hold on to that person, treat them with respect, man. Because trust me, man, somebody out here that will, and there's also people out here that just wish they had somebody, man. So like in the chat, they say respect, it go a long way, man. So for you to even try to pull something like that, accept a gift from somebody else, or talking about you going to spend a night for Christmas, because that's a tradition. It's just disrespect, man. You know what I mean? Just be rational and respectful. Double R, man. Double
Your mouth to even say that, like he spending the night.
R.
He's spending the night. He's spending the night.
Man, get up out of here with that, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, respect. And what's the other one I said? Spar with an R. Respect and be rational and
Be
respectful,
ruthless
man.
with.
Yeah, and ruthless. Triple R's, man. For real, man. Respect that person, respect that man, respect that lady. And you know, it go a long way for you, man.
Almost that time.
Yeah, we're gonna get ready to get up out of here, man.
Again on June 1st, Cleveland, the Funny Bone downtown. My man Luther Green from Collinwood High School will be there with Charleston White. It's formerly the Cleveland Improv. It's called the Funny Bone now at 1148 Main Avenue. The tickets is $37 to $47. You can get a table or VIP. The doors open at 5:30. 5:30. The show started at 6:30. That's Charleston White, the controversial what you call him, content on the
Yeah.
internet. So on June 7th, we got the Appreciation Day of Luke Easter from 11 to 6. Free health screenings, free food, games, bike giveaways, and prizes. You know
We'll
what I'm
be there.
saying?
We will be
We'll
on the
be in it.
scene
We
for
will be in the business. You know what I'm saying? If you come down to the Funny Bone, you can come get a drink on me.
exactly. Yep. You know, y'all hate Cincinnati Joe Burrow, who
I'm gonna smoke a Joe Burrow.
yeah. What he say? We smoking on that Joe
With
Burrow
Joe
back.
Burrow.
Yeah, he's a
Hey,
fool, man.
Cleveland, but we live in Cleveland. You know, I ain't never been to Boston. I've been to New York before, but I ain't never been to Boston, my man.
I've been well to the outskirts of Boston. I ain't never been in Boston City. I delivered to the spot outskirts of Boston, but I love they accent, man. You know what I mean? The women
Them
at the deli
Boston,
where I used to go to, I just love their accent and shit, man. But
yeah,
you know, Cincinnati's part of Ohio, man. So you know, we
yeah.
love Cincinnati as well, bro.
Cincinnati, they country up in Cincinnati though. They got they accent way harder than ours. They
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
I didn't even because you know they so close to Kentucky. They should be they pick that shit up. Like I
yeah.
work
It's
with a
right
dude,
there.
man.
Yep.
Yep, I work with a dude, and he had a southern draw so hard.
And more laid back people like that's all. Yep. And time we appreciate you tapping in with us and being part of the chat.
Oh, for sure,
Barb,
man.
Rouser, Tay Mac, everybody that was in the chat
Everybody.
today. You know, we
It's
appreciate
always a
it.
pleasure time, you know what I'm saying? Put the word out, get some more people to tap in with us, man. We appreciate you.
Yeah, we
And
always gonna be
hey,
talking about some adult, you know, some good stuff, man. So make sure
and
y'all tap
we
in
give you
with it.
your fathers too. I mean your flowers too, my guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You one of
time.
those
That's a good
one of
thing you
those white
doing.
whales. You know, you doing that thing like, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of cats don't hear that, you know, that to get their flowers, that they raising their kids and they doing their thing with, you know what I mean? So
Yeah,
I commend you.
exactly.
You
Shout
know what
out
I'm
to
saying?
HB Rail. Shout out to Mohammed. You know what I mean? I'm just looking at people that tapped in. Shout out to Tyler. We damn sure appreciate, you know, you tapping in with us. And, you know, on that note, like Bam said, we're going to get ready to get up out of here. It's dinner time, y'all.
Oh, for sure. He said put some his dude cook with some bourbon in the pot roast. That shit sound fire.
Yeah, shit sound good. We are food connoisseurs.
Oh, for sure.
For sure, man. You
And
want to
sorry
take
we
us up
couldn't have
out
the
of here?
love match today, but we be back at it
Yes.
Saturday.
Single Saturday,
Single
y'all.
Saturday.
That's our new show. So make sure y'all tap in if y'all single, man. Maybe put a picture,
Tap
put a
in.
picture, y'all.
All right,
And
have a
we
wonderful night.
yeah, you
Yeah.
too, man. We gonna holler at
Hey,
y'all in
hey,
a minute.
Barbara, get your raincoat tomorrow because it might be a thunderstorm fucking with
Yeah, it's
rain.
gonna be foggy, man.
Peace and love, y'all.
Straight like that.
Straight like that.